welcome back. I'm Gina and I'm here today to do another process video for my December Daily 2020, and I am a little behind on my videos. I last filmed doing day 3 and 4, I believe. And so since then, I have just been busy and bustling with all the holidays, and I'm sure you have too. So now that the bustleness has calmed down, I'm ready to jump in and have been kind of playing in my December daily. So I'm just going to show you where we left off and take a look at what I did do. We have done all of these process. These are on my channel, and if you haven't had a chance to watch those, feel free to do that. I did add this cute December cutout in front of this fun picture and added a little, I don't know if I had that in my last video, so that's something new I've added. And then of course we had day 2 and 3, and that was highlighting the story of our Christmas trees. And then here's where I left off and have been working just kind of when I have a chance. And so I did day 4 and told the story about a special delivery from one of my students, and it was this cute little grump tree, and it was day 4, and I used mostly I used a lot of Felicity Jane and then some of my other stash too. Just love that page, love those pinks, did some stitching on there. And then I love this. I had so much fun. Finally had some chance to watch Allie Edwards and I signed up to do her texture classes, her prep day, all that kind of stuff, and I'm so happy I did. So we did some fun texture kind of techniques with some texture paste, and I ended up putting some of these really sweet little stars, and then this little Mary comes from the Felicity Jane Cocoa Kit along with my little sweet gold stars. And then I also so this is day 5, and this is kind of the preface. So I made this out of a piece of acetate and ended up doing the little paste circles on there, and then I smushed my Mary in there and then added the details with the embellishments. And then I also, this is my favorite cedar stuff. I don't know how long it's gonna last, but I thought, oh, I just need some green, because I backed this with some pattern paper, and so it's just, I kind of have like the idea of a tag, and so I ended up anyway putting that on there, and I just really like the way that turned out. And then added a little, poked a hole, and then added a little bit of ribbon. So this introduces my Christmas card. So on the back here I have a little journaling about my Christmas card, and I made this cute little heart out of the matching paper that was on the back of here. I punched out 2 hearts, and then I sewed, and it has a little bit of texture. So told the story here, and then this was this year's Christmas card. And I did a little square one this year, and again I added in some of the I hope you can see that there, a little cork board star, stapled it in, and then some of these are just a variety of things. I think this is from my Carrie Bradford Christmas bits that I have. And so yeah, we did a really fun Zoom themed card, and so our family Zoom has been a part of our family, and I'm sure is yours as well. And so we ended up doing a fun little meeting, and then took our pictures, and then had some fun ones on the back with some more of this story. So then I added a little more of the details with the corkboard stars, and then some that texture paste I'm just in love with, and have used it a little bit, but oh, I had so much fun just digging in that. Added the date. And then day 6 was my I really wanted to use the Felicity Jane envelopes, and so what I've done here is I just have a plain piece of white cardstock cut to the same size as a page protector, but this is outside the page protector because it's interactive. I took her little envelopes that I got, and I have secured them with a little circle Velcro. And so those were really fun. These envelopes came already made, and so then I just have inserted, I made one for each of our family members, and I ended up putting All I Want for Christmas is a little stamp. This is Nate's and the date, and then that's just tucked. These are little wish lists for each of our family members. So then I use these really beautiful golden letters puffy sticker letters from Felicity Jane, along with a couple of things from the Noel kit from last year. I just cut some circles out. I love the circle theme. And then this actually is one of the flaps cut off an envelope that I end up using on another layout, but I loved the way that sort of highlighted my day 6. And then I also just framed around the outside. So that is just day 6 with a wish list. And then we turn to a whole lot of green. I was like, this is so much green. But what I have here is, this story is just one right here. And what I've done here is highlighted a special gift that my husband and I got each other. It's our only Christmas gift, although it's after Christmas and he did end up getting me some things because that's who he is. He's just amazing. But we joke about catching not COVID-19, but COVID-20 and the 20 pounds we put on. And so our NordicTrack treadmill was a very big investment in our health, and I wanted to highlight that up. It did come early in the month, so we have gotten a good start on that, and we are feeling so much better. But what I've done here is I stitched some ribbon across, and then used some embellishments. These are numbers for day number 7 from last year's Noel kit. And then I also put a little, what are these little bags called? They're little, not cellophane, but oh, I just love them. And then I made a little tag this is from one of my little December daily, I think embellishments or tag things I had. And then, gosh, I added so much to this from a variety of things. This is from an Ali Edwards kit, and I kind of went with a monochromatic theme of just the greens, as you can see. Added a gold star, and the doily comes from the Felicity Jane. I also embossed, I don't know if you can see that, but I embossed the Let Your Heart Be Light. That's from Ali Edwards. This little ring around it is from a Felicity Jane. This year's kit, I'm using such a variety, and I'm pretty sure that's from the Cocoa. No, it's not. Actually, it's from December Daily. It's from one of these kits. I think it's one of her older kits, but I just love that little wreath. I also used some different things from my Christmas stash that I had, along with some little, what are these called? These little tiny stickers. They're little, oh my goodness, I don't know what they're called, but they're those little dots, and they're kind of hard. They're so cute. I'll have to get the name of those. So what I did was I took a picture of the NordicTrack. It was so enormous, and I thought, ugh, it's not gonna make a very cute picture. But what I did is I took a picture, like a regular kind of landscape picture, and then I cut it out, and I used one of the paint strip. It came in the Felicity Cocoa paper, and each one of them has a little sentiment on it, and this one was wishes, and so I sort of framed that in there, and I love that idea of cutting up the picture and putting it in there. Added a little bit of this to my tag. Just, gosh, I was just getting so crazy with all of the pieces. I might have put too much, but I love it, and I think it's pretty, and it was a special layout to do. So yeah, getting in shape for 2021. My next layout is for day 8, all about my daughter Aspen making some cookies, and these were what she wanted to make. So I highlighted making for day 8 our peanut butter blossoms. And what I've done is taken a little white embossed, these tags came from the Cocoa kit, and I went ahead and I typed this in Photoshop, and these are the kind of textured, I don't know if you can see that, but it's an embossed circle. So I was kind of going with the circle theme. These are beautiful little tags. But I ran it through my laser and did the whole like Photoshop to the tag, and it kind of cut off some of it with the texture of the letters, but I didn't care. I thought that was kind of a cool way to look at my journaling. So you can still read it. Kind of interesting. But then what I did is I actually used one of the insert pieces that you tag. So back here on the Mary, no, that wasn't the one I did it on. Which one did I do that on? That's the one, oh, the Christmas card. So these are really cool. These are like, they actually go in the 6-ring binder. But what I did was I had cut them and trimmed them off of here. So there were only 4 holes when they're normally 6. So you can see my Christmas card comes in here, and they were still sticky on the back. So I ended up saving those and just adhering it to the tag. I hope that makes sense. So I thought this would be really fun just to kind of have like hanging in here. Whoops. And actually I've got all a little behind here. So I just thought it would look kind of cute with the journaling on this little, I think this is a 5x5 picture. So I have the tag there that tells the story of day 8, kind of introducing it. And then I have a picture, just like I love square pictures, and added 2 pictures front to back. This is a picture of my daughter Aspen, and she's busy making the cookies, and I ended up making it sort of like a tag. So I added some of this fun, really strong ribbon. I think this, I don't know where this came from. It must have come in one of my previous kits, but I added Our December, stamped that on a little Felicity Jane tag, added a little Carrie Bradford holiday baking square to kind of make that like as a little tag. And then on the back, I used an Allie Edwards Details of This Day, and ended up with taking this little, this came from, I think, one of the Felicity Jane kits. Love that. Love my stapler. Just love, love, love squares, and have the 2 holes in there. So yeah, that is day 8. Celebrating those sweets that of course I'm eating because I'm working out, right, on my new treadmill. So I really like that. All right, day 9 happens to be a fun day. This one I put together, and I feel like, boy, I was really going with the green. I didn't actually mean to, but I honestly kind of like it because it kind of went with my green monochromatic, interrupted with some cookie baking. And then this is my niece Ruby, who just turned 17 on December 9th. And I used my silhouette, and I made Ruby Jean is 17, and I love that. I love the little, I just kind of cut that on my silhouette. And then I added some fun, these I believe are from a kit from last year from By the Well, and I love, love, love these ice skates. So this is a picture of Ruby, and I don't know if you can see her, but this is when she was like just about to celebrate. They were here for Thanksgiving. They live in California, and I'm here in the Seattle area in Washington State. And Ruby was, I was letting them paint all over my sliding glass door. Ruby thought that was so fun, and we were celebrating her actually. It was a couple days before her birthday. They were here for Thanksgiving in the winter of 2009. And then this is fast forward to summer of 2020. I just love this picture. She had loved ice skates, and that was going to be the theme of her 5th birthday for this 2009. Anyway, I just really, really loved this little sweet girl. She is amazing, and I just wanted to highlight her on the 9th day of December. Even though most of my days don't coordinate with the days, that day does. And then I added a little washi tape from my Felicity Jane collection, and a little December story with a little star circle that I had in my stash with a staple. And that's inside a sheet protector. I'm really having fun being inside the sheet protector and then outside the sheet protector. So I made a cute little journal tag journaling about Ruby and just how proud I am of her. And here's that texture paste that I love. And I don't know if you can see it, but I put a little wooden star, a little wooden white star. And I might add something to this a little bit later, but all I'm doing is just sticking this in here, sort of enhances the gold, kind of calls out the kind of goldish yellow, brownish color. Here's where I'm going to kind of halt, and instead of making this one large video, I just wanted to kind of demonstrate and show those things that I've done. And then I'm going to move on in my next video to talk a little bit about what I've been doing and the pages I'm working on for day 10. So what I'm going to do right now is just say thank you for watching, and I will go ahead and sign off for now, and then I will be back with my next video using some of these fun bits, and I'll see you soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.